MLB Network is live and on the air with this special presentation of minor league postseason baseball. It's the one-game National League wild card playoff between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Quickly now, a look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Zack Greinke gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And I'm looking at third baseman Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Colorado, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Fouled back. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Career line against Greinke. 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Drury gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Another 0-2 home. Popped high in the air. Lamb is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zach Greinke. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
John Gray is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wildcard matchup. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Batting second, third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 3 for 6. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
batting third, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Standing in now, David Peralta. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Dahl is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Career line against Greinke. 13 base hits in 34 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. In there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is flared right back over the mound. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. This one's down to third. Reined in. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
Batting sixth, left fielder, David.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder, David Dahl. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they can continue to stay in good counts.
And that's in there. 2-1.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Career line against Greinke, 4 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. He's got it. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Coming to the plate now, Brendan Drury. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
Here comes the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, one away.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Chris Iannetta would be next. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Number 14.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. The pitcher, John Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
In now, Charlie Blackmon, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 0-2 coming. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing. The guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he loops under the ball and pops it up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Iannetta.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Iannetta is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready on 1-2. Chopped foul wide of first. 2 out, nobody on. And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swinging a looper to left. Coming in is Dahl, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
What an at-bat. 8 pitches, and on the 8th pitch, he gets a fastball and gets a base hit. That's what you call seeing everything the pitcher has to offer.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The 0-2 home. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row. The
1-2 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here's Greinke's 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? David Peralta, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Here's Yasmani Tomas as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, and now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So two are gone now in the Diamondbacks' fourth. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here it comes, 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only one in the inning for Arizona. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing.
Leading out for Colorado, the catcher, number 14, Tony Walter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard but foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
The pitcher, number 55, John
Now at the
Gray.
plate, John Gray comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. It remains 1-0. At the plate, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
11, center fielder A.J. Pollock.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. To short. Story brings it in. No problem here. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. He can't get there as it falls in.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it. The old tomahawk. They got a base hit out of him.
David Peralta.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a throw over, just keeping him float. Comes set, and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1 left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 1-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Owings onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little lit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Digging in and looking for more is Manny Tomas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball one, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the box, Brendan Drury, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Dahl comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop, number 16, Chris
Riding in
Owings.
once again, Chris Owings. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
In now, Zach Greinke in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Chad Qualls is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Iannetta, lifetime against this pitcher, 2 for 11. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
0-1, here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Rockies, left fielder David Dahl.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
High pop-up. Goldschmidt is there for it. 1 down.
The catcher, number 14, Tony.
So striding in, Tony Walters, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew Chafin.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A man at third with 1 away. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Ran one in on him there, as this is hit softly to third. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Gerardo Parra.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here, as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. All tied at 1-1. Mike Dunn. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Mike Dunn.
Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Blackman patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
First baseman, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Dahl. And that's the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Charlie Blackman now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
DJ LeMahieu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So stepping in, Nolan Arenado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tomas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, David Peralta. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's set. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
A shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
Chris Russin enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Chris Russin.
Here's Chris Owings now. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, with one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line toward the gap in left center. Owings rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 1. Fernando Rodney comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fernando Rodney. Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's gone 2 for 5. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Pollard. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to right field. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, David Dahl. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
The 0-1. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone. Should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 49,033 get up as 1 here at Chase Field. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw is in time, and they will advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference, cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
So for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. The postseason is in full swing, folks. You've been watching the National League wildcard game.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.